In this video, I want to share with you a strategy that helps me make money, and I want to turn my $350 into a much larger amount, aiming to make about 5 times, or even 10 times my deposit. Let's see if I can do it, or what challenges I might face. Right away, I want to say this video is pretty risky, but still, anyone can achieve the same results. But I have to warn you about the risks, because they are definitely present. So let's jump right into the video. For example, the first currency pair I want to choose is the US dollar and Japanese yen. I like this currency pair, and I want to open my trade with 30%, which is $108. For the trade to be successful, my analysis needs to be checked by the booster bot. Let's get a signal from it for this currency pair. But first, I'm betting that the price is going to go down right now. And let's check with the booster bot to see if I'm right or not. And the booster bot really does give me a sell signal. I'm opening my sell trade, and now all that's left is to wait for my result. By the way, with the booster bot, you can check your own analysis. For example, you do your analysis and realize that the price is about to bounce off this level and go down. So, you ask the booster bot, and if your analysis matches, then your analysis is correct. If not, then you need to figure out why and look at additional factors. Let's watch this trade, and then I'll share a few more life hacks with you. How to set up your chart correctly, how to activate this bot, and most importantly, how to start consistently making profits in trading. Great result from the first trade. I made $74 on this one. I'm going to open the next trade for $30 as well, and that already makes it $130 so far. I'm slightly in the green, but the main thing is to keep going like this. Now I'm going to use a new tactic with 5-second candles, since that's the best entry point, and I'll explain further. If you really want to make sniper trades for 1 minute, then use 5-second candles, and be sure to turn on the timer so you can see when your trade will close. For example, right now, we can see the timer on the 5-second candles, and if we turn it off, we won't know when the current candle will close. That's why I always recommend using the timer. And I also want to remind you that our managers are always at your service. You can reach out to them, request a trading strategy, ask about the current market situation, and, accordingly, have a personal trading session. I'll leave a link to our account in the description and in the pinned comment. Message us there if you want to get support from our managers. By the way, these same guys are professional traders, and they run trading sessions for us. Just take a look at these results. We hold these trading sessions almost every day and make pretty good money from them. If you want to copy our signals and get the same kind of results, then message our support account. I'll leave the links in the description. But let's move on to the robot. I want to choose a currency pair with a high payout. For example, Eurodollar or Euro Australian dollar. Let's check in Booster Bot and see which currency pair I like more right now. Let's go with Euro Australian dollar, and we'll set the trade time to 1 minute. And now I just have to wait for the signal. I get a sell signal, wait for a new 5-second candle, and open a 1 minute sell trade right on it. Why do we use 5-second candles? This is very important, because sometimes we have a situation. For example, right here we want to open a sell trade. And let's imagine that we didn't wait for a new 5-second candle, and the price makes a move like this. So, we immediately entered the trade here, and as a result, the price could go lower. But instead, the price went higher, and we end up in the red. Or at the very least, we're taking a big risk. If we wait for a new 5-second candle, there's an impulse like this, and we enter at the best possible entry point. And, accordingly, with these kinds of impulses, which happen quite often, you can notice this, the price really tends to make these kinds of slips. This is actually a great example. The price made a move down and immediately bounced back up. So in this way, the 5-second candle really is the best entry point. And by the way, proof of what I'm saying is the profit, $120. The next trade is again for 30%, which is already $166. Let's pick another currency pair. Let it be the Eurodollar, the neighboring currency pair. I switch to the booster bot and select this currency pair. By the way, this trading bot is available to you right now via the link in the description. I get a sell signal on the new 5-second candle and open a sell trade. And to activate this robot for yourself, you need to be subscribed to our Telegram channel, and then you'll be able to get this robot. Activation is absolutely free. You only need to complete a few simple steps. It literally takes just 5 minutes of your time. But after that, you can start getting really good signals that will help you make successful analyses that lead to profit. As you can see, I'm already taking 20 points from this. And yes, you need to understand that this bot requires your attention. Don't think of it as just ready-made signals that you can use to work and earn money 100% of the time. You still need to use the best entry points, choose currency pairs, and generally consider a lot of factors that affect the price. And, accordingly, the better your analysis, the safer your trade will be, and you'll stop losing money. So right now, go to the link in the description and activate this robot. For beginners, its success rate is about 75% positive trades. And for people who already have at least some experience, it even reaches up to 90%. Those are some phenomenal numbers. I want to open the next trade at 40%. That's $280. We're doing well. As you can see, I've already doubled my deposit twice. So that's 100% profit in just a few trades. And I wasn't even taking that much risk. The next currency pair is the Euro, Swiss franc. I select this currency pair in Booster Bot and choose a 1-minute trade duration. And I get a buy signal. Alright, I'm waiting for a new 5-second candle. I'm not rushing anywhere and immediately open a buy trade. As you can see, at that moment, it was even possible to get a better entry point. But again, the most important thing is not to rush anywhere, because there are situations when we hurry, and it seems like we need to open a trade right away, but that's not actually the case. So don't rush, and after the signal, make sure to use the new 5-second candle. An absolutely amazing deal just brought me $220. And let's make the next deal again at 40%. That's already $373. Let it be like that, a nice mirrored number. And as you can see, I've almost tripled my deposit already. And at the same time, I'm not really taking any big risks, not doing any analysis. I'm just using the best entry points and the booster bot from the Arita team, which I'll link in the description. So if you want to achieve the same results, just activate it using the link in the description and start trading with it. But let's move on. The next currency pair I want to choose is the Australian dollar/Canadian dollar. I select this currency pair and set the trade time to 1 minute. I get a buy signal. I wait for a new 5-second candle and open a buy trade right on it. Yeah, as you can see, there was a really quick impulse, and I didn't manage to catch the best entry point. But the most important thing, as I said, is not to rush. By the way, this also works on the OTC market. You can use 5-second candles there too. It's actually a really good way to boost your efficiency and increase the number of successful trades. And of course, to stop losing money. Let's watch how this trade plays out. And for the next trade, we'll go in with as much as 60% of my deposit. A great trade brings me $190. So for the next trade, I'll be investing $675. That's already quite a significant amount. But even if I lose this time, I'll still be in profit. So I need to pick a currency pair with a good payout. I'm choosing the Euro to Australian dollar currency pair. There's a good payout here and good movement. I choose this pair and, as always, set the trade time to 1 minute. And I get a signal to buy. I wait for a new 5-second candle and open a buy trade right on it. As you can see, impulses don't always happen, but still, they often end up saving the day. Moreover, just imagine, if the bot had given you a sell signal right around here, and you had waited for this impulse, you would have made a really nice profit. And there are a lot of situations like this. There are so many impulses that we just can't keep track of ourselves, but the trading robot sees all of them. Well, let's wait for this trade to finish. I think if it closes in profit now, I'll be able to increase my deposit 5-fold. The trade is closing, and as you can see, I really did almost increase my deposit 5 times. I'm just $6 short. Funny, but still, I think this is a very solid result, considering that I didn't do any analysis myself, and the booster bot did all the market analysis for me. Yeah, of course, I used the best entry points. I still went through the currency pairs, and was still responsible for risk management. If you want to achieve the same results, let me tell you right away, it's not easy. You need practice for this. And you need to use 5-second candles, that is, the best entry points, and keep practicing. To do this, follow the link in the description, activate the booster bot, and level up your trading. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support account or our managers. The links will also be waiting for you in the description and in the pinned comment. And now, goodbye to you. See you soon!